From the hottest products on the market.
It's 640,000 square feet of guns, it's heaven.
To learning about the best business practices.
There's no place on the planet that you're going to see and hear what you can at the SHOT Show. It's the place to be.
SHOT Show 2018 had it all. Welcome to SHOT Show TV. I'm Rachel Kopchak.
And I'm David Lombardo.
That is a wrap on the world's largest shooting, hunting, and outdoor trade show.
And it's known to be the best week of the year. But don't just take our word for it.
It's great to be in the industry of so many people that have passion for exactly what you have passion for.
I like all the new products I get to see here, all the vendors I get to visit and, build the relationships with.
New pistols, new ammos, and there are a lot of accessories wherein it's state of the art, so it's perfect.
Holsters for personal carry sidearms have two basic requirements. They must allow you to draw your weapon quickly. They need to store your weapon securely and safely when not being used. The new Swipe MQR holster from Allen Company combines those attributes using their patented magnetic sliding retention system in a way never seen before. Swipe MQR holsters release in 50% less time than traditional snap and locks instantly using a scientifically designed magnetic locking bond. This bond creates a locking force that can only be reversed from one direction. Swipe MQR retention system holsters come in 18 of the most popular handguns. Traditional snap formats are obsolete. See the Swipe holster in person in the main exhibit hall, booth number 14522.
Here on the show floor, you can see the latest products and services, some of which are saving lives. Point Blank Enterprises Alpha Elite is helping law enforcement officers in the line of duty. In 2017, there were 7 officers who were saved thanks to the body armor. Some of the officers who were shot and saved gathered at SHOT Show to be honored.
I'm extremely grateful to Point Blank, not only for the vest that they made, the Alpha Elite Level 3A that saved my life. I took a 12-gauge round actually right here. From about the distance of me to you. So I'm extremely grateful to Point Blank for that.
Having my husband still, that's what, the vests are no joke, like at all. If you're gonna wear a vest, you need to wear something that's actually gonna work and be productive, and that's exactly what it done. From being just a couple feet away and taking a shotgun blast, he's here with us. They get that they're not putting products out just to make money. What they wanna do is actually save lives.
Someone else who's helping make a difference in the lives of others is Rick Cicero, and we are here in the SIG booth to talk about a program that you guys are working on with HAVA, helping people learn to shoot again. Tell us about the program and what great work you're doing.
Well, you know, I was fortunate. When I was blown up 7 years ago, getting back to shooting was one of the most important things for me because I just enjoyed it. It got me out of the house. It reinstilled some confidence and comfort in a skill that I had had for a number of years. But as being a longtime senior firearms instructor, I kept getting aggravated by the change that I was supposed to be doing things the way I had been trained and training other people, but it wasn't working. And I had to come to the realization that I had a prosthetic leg, I had a prosthetic arm, my body wasn't the same. And once I resigned myself to that and actually learned proper sound skills, I was able to get back to everything I wanted to do. And using certain items like the SIG brace that's on this new rattler here, that was one of the most instrumental items to getting me back shooting a long gun again. It gave me support on my forearm that would help me hold that up, and even without a proper support hand, it gave me the ability to function that. With what I learned, I started teaching other injured veterans how to shoot again, and several of them said, well, geez, you know, it's too bad you can't do more of this. So we assembled a team 2 years ago after SHOT Show of a bunch of combat veterans and my lovely wife, and we travel the country now teaching other veterans, and specifically banged up ones, to get back out, enjoy what they can do.
And SIG really does support veterans as well. I mean, they have the brace on their pistols and are very supportive of helping others. What is that partnership like to be able to help out with that?
You know, Sig Sauer has been phenomenal for me in my life, from my initial relationship through the brace to working in Learn to Shoot Again. They offered us some training for our instructors. They helped to maintain the training for our instructors, keeping them current. And just so you know, when the one-legged, one-armed guy or the guy in the wheelchair shows up to train and they complete a SIG instructor course, they are completing it to the same exact standard as the physically capable shooter that goes through. These things not only foster but strengthen the relationship between the military, the veterans, Sig Sauer, and the other firearms companies that are all working and learning from what we're learning from as well.
Thank you so much, Rick, for everything you're doing and sharing your story and helping veterans learn to shoot again.
Service dogs are also helping veterans adapt to everyday life. These two dogs, Meg and Scout, were trained at Operation Overwatch at Warrior's Heart, which provides treatment for military and first responder veterans with PTSD and brain injuries.
Having the responsibility of taking care of him, feeding him in the morning, walking him, working with him, it's continual training we do with him. That takes my mind off of the job that I did and the guys that I miss and all that stuff. Keeps me from going down that rabbit hole and allows me to focus on something at hand, and allows it gives me comfort in doing so.
Major concealment right here.
They have done it here. This is the ultimate camo pattern.
Bill has done it again.
I mean, no matter if you're up close or way off, you're still gonna be hidden. I've seen a lot of them, I ain't gonna lie. This one right here could take all.
We're proud to introduce the much anticipated Realtree Edge.
Welcome back to SHOT Show TV. Every year, more and more international buyers and sellers of shooting and hunting related accessories come together here at the SHOT Show. The International Trade Center on Level 2 in the Bassano Ballroom is where U.S. exhibitors are connecting with international buyers. More than 1,000 buyers are here representing more than 25 countries. Some of the benefits for international attendees include a special registration desk staffed with multilingual hostesses providing translation services, receiving a company profile of interested exhibitors, and specialized education sessions that focus on U.S. export controls and exporting firearms to Canada.
The U.S. Commercial Service is here to help U.S. manufacturers get deals overseas. So if you have any questions on exporting, you need help finding distributors or buyers, keep us in mind. We are here to help you. We have over 100 offices here in the U.S.
The International Buyers Program introduced us to a lot of reputable buyers and also representatives that find opportunities for our products. So it's been very helpful coming here to the SHOT Show and meeting with these individuals.
We use the translator services in the private meetings. We specifically asked to meet with representatives from 5 different countries, and we actually got meetings with 5 of the 5 countries that we had requested. So we're batting 1,000 at the show here.
At some point in your life, you will be confronted with a choice: to stay and fight or run away. Be the hunter or the hunted. Stand or be stood upon. At Seekins Precision, we've made our choice. And we want to make sure you make the right one too. Seekins Precision. Make a stand.
The new Realtree Edge has realistic elements and colors that match any hunting situation, plus the additional feature of keeping you very, very hidden.
One of the ways you can get involved and share your passion for the industry is by participating in the NSSF's National Shooting Sports Month. It's designed to celebrate the shooting sports by encouraging participation in target shooting from coast to coast, with emphasis placed on introducing newcomers to the fun of shooting and reactivating former shooters. After a successful launch last year, August 2018 is gearing up to be even bigger with your help. Make sure you stop by the National Shooting Sports Month booth, number 2414, to learn how you can get involved, and also go to shootingsportsmonth.org. And remember to use the hashtag #Let'sGoShooting on social media.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
The new Realtree Edge has realistic elements and colors that match any hunting situation, plus the additional feature of keeping you very, very hidden.
Welcome back to SHOT Show TV. Industry professionals are heading back to work with new products, ideas, and strategies, all to help boost their business. One key way to do that is understanding the current customer base. There's a lot of interest out there, and it's important to focus on selling the fun side of gun ownership and advertise that it can be done with friends and family. The industry is also seeing its efforts to get a diverse group of new shooters involved paying off.
They're waiting to be marketed to. They've got their hands up, I want to participate, but I don't know how to get started. So we need to reach out to those groups and try to give them information on, what to expect when you're going to go to a gun range or a store. They just need information to get started.
The research and everything that we need for our business, we're going to be taking a lot and being able to utilize and function the site.
If you're an NSSF member, you can get the industry reference guide and other research for free. All you have to do is go to nssf.org. And before you get those customers through your door, make sure you hire the right employees for the job. That starts with recruiting. Showcase your business like you do your products and why you have a great place to work. Then comes the interviewing. Here are a few tips. Make small talk. Be cautious not to cross discrimination lines, though, if they bring up personal issues. You can learn more by listening to your candidate than asking questions, and watch their body language.
One of the big things that I like to do is I like to take a set point in the person's job history and move back from that point and move up and find out, make sure they're not missing any jobs they don't tell you about, because those would be the ones you would want to do reference checks on.
Retailers aren't the only ones benefiting from these premier education sessions. There's also a program dedicated specifically for law enforcement professionals. This sold-out session explored the future of tactical patrol operations. The focus was on demonstrating the gap that's been created in traditional training and law enforcement and police academies versus the real-life threats officers see today. One example is how departments handle active shooters, which has changed dramatically over the last 50 years. Local law enforcement is often the first team in, not SWAT, and the training has to start there.
We're trying to prompt people to take the time, self-evaluate, look at where their gaps may be, and then begin to take baby steps to bridge those gaps. Be a student. You know, take the time to educate yourself on what's going on in your respective communities, your jurisdictions, and then be willing to be honest enough with yourself to say what do I not know? What do I need to know? And begin to educate yourself or look for those solutions or those opportunities that will provide that education and that information that you need.
You want safety and security for the people you love. You'd do anything to protect them. And you'd do anything to defend your freedoms as a responsibly armed American. But we're all still vulnerable to the aftermath, and finding the right partner who will stand with you can feel overwhelming. But the USCCA is right there with you. You're partnering with a community dedicated to helping responsibly armed Americans through their darkest hours. Our model of unparalleled member support will help you grow too. You'll be confident knowing you've got the tools and support to prevail. The USCCA provides life-saving education, effective training from certified USCCA instructors, and comprehensive self-defense insurance, because the peace of mind and security you deserve is just one partnership away. Join the USCCA. Responsibly armed Americans. Educated, trained, insured. Visit us at booth number L222 or go to uscca.com to learn more.
And that's it for the 40th Annual SHOT Show in Las Vegas. And I'm David Lombardo.
And I'm Rachel Kopchak. Make sure to save the date for SHOT Show 2019. It's January 22nd through the 25th, and we'll see you next year.